is your winner, Bron Breakker!
Oh! What the hell? The match is over, damn it! What's the meaning of this?
It's business, big. That is next level. Brutal.
All right.
Guys, get this blood off his
man.
steps. Careful. Keep his neck.
All right, get the seatbelts on him.
Right. Yeah, let's take his head out this way. Come this way, come this way. So we can take his head. Head out. Pull the stretcher really quick.
All right, I got the stretcher. Go, open the door.
Big. In all my years, I've never seen anything like that, ever.
Well, you know, in the heat of the moment, I have to apologize for some of the remarks that I made during last week's NXT, but we do have an update on Von Wagner, and I'd like to read the medical diagnosis that was given to me earlier today. Following those events of last week, Von Wagner has been diagnosed with a minor skull fracture. Thankfully, Von was able to move slightly at the last moment to take away a full impact. However, due to his history of brain and skull surgeries, a timetable for recovery has yet to be determined, and he's being closely monitored by leading specialists and the WWE medical staff.